is Bruce Buffer.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. UFC lightweight title is on the line.
Oh, nice elbow. Fight behind a nice jab.
Keep using that straight, man. All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, rubber guard form now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this knee.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
All right, half guard form here and a lot of offensive options.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Making all these shots count.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. He's having his way with him here. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Islam Makhachev.
Nice transition.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. This is a terrible position.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, he's got his back.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Islam Makhachev ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, big ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really?
Makhachev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Well, pick your poison when it comes to fighting Islam Makhachev, and he has really showcased his grappling in this matchup tonight.
Yeah, John, you know, this guy will let you know what he's doing. Islam Makhachev wants to take you down. It's up to you to stop it. The opponent has not been able to do that, and we see Islam dominating again, as we have seen so many times before. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. He's got to be careful here. He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Modern fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Nicely done. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Oh, big shots here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Once he got cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
2 minutes now to go in round two. Makhachev's going for an arm here. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that's tight as he transitions to the belly down armbar. Oh, he got it.
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot...
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight into his opponent. Knee on belly.
Moicano's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. Beating his leg up.
15 seconds remain in the round. Quick jab. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Great round. You're doing great without positioning on the ground. I want more of that. But this round, I need you to stay a little more active.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, huge hook. And the uppercut lands. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
North-south position. Come on, crowd. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Ground and pound strike there now. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Moicano.
It's hard to watch him target that same area, and every time he lands, the swelling gets worse.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's
Big shots landed by him now. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you, that is...
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat streak. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount, and now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later.
Let's work. I'm going to stay on your shot.
That was nice.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Continues to apply pressure here at half guard. Makhachev's going for a choke.
It's tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You gotta maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, this one could be over soon.
Oh, nice.
Final seconds here.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
His cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of this cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cut man can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the edge.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Moicano's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
It looks like the arm triangle is getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
All right, so what is too much, too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Moicano. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
We may get a finish here with this Von Flue choke, but now he's got to tee up. He's got to get his...
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Moicano's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Oh, big shots raining down. Makhachev's looking for an arm bar here.
Arm is very tight.
Oh, he bails on the submission now.
He's got to be careful here.
Secure the hooks now. Secure the hooks.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Takes his back now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, looks like he's transitioning an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him.
Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time. Great submission defense, full display by the opponent.
Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for...
Makhachev's trying for the Kimura submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Moicano's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to...
Oh, nice right hand.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, again.
Back to his feet. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Moicano. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, side control now. Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
This is where he wants to be.
All Under 3 minutes now to go, round 5. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush.
Setting up a sub here.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, he's out. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Nice.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Side control now. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Moicano. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Moicano's able to transition back to side control now.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
90 seconds to go in the fight.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Muito bom. Bota a pressão. Quero ver a posição. Segura a posição.
This work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Let's go. Heavy hands on him.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. 1 minute to go in the fight.
1 minute. Let's finish strong now. Come on.
He's got to start throwing now.
Get on that side. Get on the side. Don't let him keep you flat. You got to move. Don't be flat. Come on now. You got to get him back in your guard.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Get them out here.
Muito bom. É isso aí. Mantenha a posição. Vamos lá.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Great defense by this fighter.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Hit hard.
Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-44, 50-43, and 50-44. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my money.